We were walking up to 6753 South Detroit Circle.
6753 South Detroit Circle, which we moved into this house when I was in 3rd grade. There was a lot of shag carpeting and like Brady Bunch wallpaper, but anyway, we've got all the Godwins in town for Tim and family, and we've got access to the house, and we're gonna take a little tour through where we grew up most of our young lives.
Okay,
So this is the hallway. A lot of this is original. So the tile on the front entryway.
Going down on okay.
I always trip right there.
The first door here was the pantry. It does look like there's new contact paper in there, but there is the infamous attic fan.
Wonderful attic fan.
And this little plastic knob on the attic fan, it was a Bob Ainsworth installed plastic little loop. So we didn't have air conditioning, and at night we'd turn the attic fan on, which is like a big plain prop fan, and it would suck dirt and pollen, but it would cool off the house. This first room was mine.
Oh.
Again, I moved in here in 3rd grade. I used to play Legos with my Legos in this room. And that light fixture was in here when Grandma Leela used to live in this room. Grandma Leela lived in here the last days of her life before she moved over to the Johnson Center. Behind the door is another original fixture. Looks like we're missing one little
take it down.
spoke here. I used to hang jackets and my robe.
This eventually became my room and Keenan's room too.
Yeah, so this room was a lot of. There used to be bunk beds in here, so I moved in here when I moved out.
We're gonna avoid that.
Yeah, we'll avoid that.
Thanks, Jesse.
So anyway,
I remember
the hallway. Here's the doorbell, and I'm not sure if this works. It still works.
Dinner time.
Bob would push this buzzer.
No, Mom would push the buzzer.
Bob installed it, but Mom would, when it was time for dinner, we'd send us upstairs.
Oh, do you remember when like
It would buzz downstairs in the basement.
Do you remember this, Dad?
Yeah.
Now in this bathroom, some of this wallpaper, actually this is wallpaper that we put in. The tile is all original. You see like this kind of bland avocado tile is original. These knobs and drawers are original from when we were in here. This paneling is all original. There's a lot of stuff that's original. And in this room, this used to be Kim's room, and one year we decided we were gonna rip up the carpet, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's actually hardwood underneath this carpet. So I think a lot of this house has actually got some really nice original hardwood. So we got a belt sander, and I sanded this floor. It was one of those rotary belt sanders. So you can see I didn't do a very good job because there's parts where I was like, got a little too deep in the woods. Once again, these shutters were here when we lived here.
How many time is this
A
called?
lot of this stuff is in very small closets. Kim, this used to be Kim's room. There was Marsha Brady orange carpet and big orange sunflower
Wallpaper.
Orange and yellow.
Orange and yellow.
Shag carpet.
And this is the infamous room when I lived here in my adult years for a period of time. I was house sitting. Jesse would sleep in here, and then when Keenan would come over to visit, he, in later life, needed therapy because apparently I made him sleep on the hardwood floor.
You did.
While Jesse got to sleep in the comfy bed.
And then the one day when I jumped in the bed, there was pee in it.
Well, there's a lot of pee and throw up.
Well, speaking of pee and throw up, I have a story in this room.
Yeah.
Because there was a time here when Grandma Leela was staying here, and I was here visiting, and she was sitting right here, and I hear this yell from the back room, Tim! She came in, I came in, and she had, unfortunately, she had soiled her pants. So I had to clean her up. I had to clean Grandma up, and we laughed. We laughed so hard we were crying. We had tears in our eyes because she's going like, "Can you believe I used to clean your butt? Now you're cleaning my butt."
It's funny if you look closely to baseboard, you'll see a wire. There's a lot of wires in Bob Ainsworth's life, but there's a wire that runs along here. I think he rewired phone outlets to a lot of